ECN Trade Technical Webinar. Good morning, my name is Rob Clayton. Well, the Australian dollar confirms the downside after the last 2 days of trading, broke beneath 74.05. And as you can see here from this bearish outside range day, further follow on to the downside was confirmed. And with a stochastic now coming into play and momentum increasing to the downside, expects a move towards 73.45 with an objective holding towards 72.5. Any fresh advances to the upside should find resistance at 74.40-45 and even firmer at 75.10-15. A break of 72.5 would put further weakness and give a view down towards the recent objective of 71.20-60. But I do expect to see some short-term demand in front of 72.5 before that move down. But nevertheless, we are in a bear trade at the moment. The euro, like the Aussie, posted a bearish outside range day, further follow on to the downside, and also we got a break of 112.40. With the objective now back on the cards, and if we bring this in just a little bit, you can see here that we're now looking towards the target of 110.5. With any upside move, find resistance now around 113.40 to 113.90. Towards the 110.5, I would review as probably a short-term demand. But nevertheless, the intraday range on the day is at 112.20.40 to 113.40. Well, dollar yen story still very much in a bear trade, and got to a low of 105.69 just the other day, as you can see here if we look into it a little bit more closely. We are getting to an oversold stage, so I believe that the objective that I've been holding, which was around the recent lows of 105.2060, should see demand. Do note though, if we do see a break of 105.20, then this would see further scope to the downside of 101.10 to 101.60. On the day, however, expect to see a range played to 105.60 to 106.60. Well, sterling came through to the downside, and the subjective reached at 142, actually extended through 142 down to a low of 141.18 to 141.22. You can see here now we are oversold and could see a recovery on the day. As I view an intraday range of 141.90 to 142.75. Any demand beyond there should find resistance capping around 143.30 to 144 figure 20. If we do see a move lower, then I expect to see a break of 141.15.25 to give that downside move to the recent lows back in February around 138 to 139. But let's see how the next sort of 48 hours plays out, and if we do get some consolidation to the lows of 141, then we could see this move lower. Well, we have a short-term uptrend, as you can see here on the hourly, holding around for gold at 1,280. I expect to see a break of this level and see a move down towards possibly an objective of first of all 1,274, then given the objective of 1,240.42 before demand returning here. But the break of this trend does need a little bit more confirmation to support that this whole move has been negated, and as I say, the next 24 hours should show that. Any fresh buying should find supply around the recent highs, and also a very firm cap around 1,306 to 1,308. So in terms, I expect to see a short pullback and further losses if we see a move through 1,274. But any strength still looks to be a cap off around about that 1,300 mark. Well, thank you very much for listening, and I hope you enjoy your day.